Hey, Panic Hour here, N.A. Poe, Mike Whiter, Pennsylvania Vets for Marijuana Legalization. We're here backstage at the Cypress Hill concert. We're gonna get a chance to interview Cypress Hill tonight, which is really exciting. Mike, I personally grew up listening to a lot of Cypress Hill and smoking marijuana.
What's good, y'all? I'm B-Real and I'm here with the Panic Hour in Philly NORML. Normalizing.
How do you feel about civil disobedience as an action heading towards legalization? Do you think that it's a positive thing? We get a lot of flack for it sometimes. Do you think that outwardly smoking and making a stand, is important?
I think sometimes it's necessary to take a stance like that so that they can see, the volume of people that come in to support it and how serious and passionate people are about the whole movement. If it's peaceful, like a peaceful demonstration, and it's there to cause that awareness and cause that spark, to make it a conversation, to get people maybe more aware, to try to put it on the ballot in their respective states or whatever.
Right.
You definitely need that. I don't see that as something that's a negative, especially when you're trying to create that awareness to the movement and get people to do something about it.
Federal riot police and Department of Homeland Security were at the last smoke down at the Liberty Bell. So that is just intense that they're trying to suppress us.
Yeah, that's the funny shit because, most stoners are pacifists. They don't want to, get into shit. They just want to be able to take their medicine, smoke. If it's not using it for medicine, it's just casual use, whatever. They just want to chill out, mellow out and smoke and it's a victimless crime. It shouldn't even be a crime.
I mean, would federal riot police, if you were throwing an event like this and it was still illegal where you live, would they deter you from going?
I think we would do it anyway.
Okay.
I got my first hand job the Black Sunday in a dank basement. I was like 15. Can you recall, just maybe what we were listening to in the era
where Black Sunday?
Yeah, that's fucking actually not the direction I thought you were going to go, but thank you. Yes, please.
Oh, all right, what my first one was?
Yeah, your first hand job. What were you into musically at the time, or were you listening to a particular record?
I was listening to, oddly enough, I hadn't been introduced to hip-hop yet. I was a little metalhead. I mean, I listened to a little bit of everything because my brothers and sisters listen to different shit. My mother and father, they listen to different shit.
We live in the era of having a new hero where there's leakers and people that are putting information out. What do you feel about guys like Edward Snowden and guys like Julian Assange? Do you think they're enemies of the state, or do you think they're heroes of the new technological world?
He's a hero because, he's letting you know that all the things that you think your government's doing, and they're making you think, well, you're paranoid because we're not really doing that. He's actually saying, yes, you're not paranoid. These motherfuckers aren't doing this to you. This is what's going on. And he basically what he did was validate what a lot of people were thinking and what they were feeling. And then some people did go and do the diligence and research to know that, hey, something is going on. You know what I mean? So, I think he validated that.
Right.
Everybody in the house, put your hands up in the air. Let's go side to side.
I came to the first Lollapalooza in, I guess, 92, where you guys were there. It was here, it was the shit. So I joined the Marines after that. And, I'm a combat veteran.
Right.
How do you guys feel like advocating for veterans for people with PTSD and shit like that with marijuana? I mean, that's the best medicine for it.
I think whoever wants to medicate in that way as opposed to the pharmaceutical, I think it's great that a lot of combat veterans are speaking on behalf of that, saying, hey, this is what we want for our medication, this is what we want to treat ourselves, as opposed to what you're shoving down our fucking throat, which it's never to make you better, it's only to suppress what's wrong with you, never to make it fucking better. And then in that, it creates another problem for you somewhere else. I think it's great that you guys are looking into alternatives like that. It's your right to it for sure.
He's quite the stoner now. Mike, he goes like fucking half ounce every 3 days. The Panic Hour, my group, is actually UFO investigators as well. Certified,
Right.
B-Real, certified.
I believe it.
If you could be the ambassador from Earth to another planet, and there'd be a chance that you couldn't come back to Earth,
Right.
would you be that ambassador to another planet? And what would you bring with you?
I don't know if I could, I don't know if I could do that.
That's what I'm asking you,
I don't know if I could leave Earth like that, because who knows what the fuck's on the other side.
Yeah.
You couldn't take enough weed.
No.
And who knows what it'll turn to by the time you get to the other side. I would have to say peace and give my homie the fucking seat. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
I'll stay here on this
I would
country where you still gotta fight for your right to smoke weed.
I would stay, because you never know what you're fighting for up there.
Exactly.
Who knows what problems they're dealing with in space.
The highest man in the fucking
Picture this, B-Real. You're president. President B-Real. You wake up in the morning, you
Sounds
walk
good.
into the Oval Office, you take out your presidential bong, you pack it full of some nice bud, and a genie pops out. You have one wish as president. You can do whatever you want. What would you do?
Fuck it, world peace. I think that's what, everybody always wanted. I would say that.
Yeah, it's very diplomatic. It's like a pageant answer. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
Check it out.